We're back, folks, and we are starting on cutting out floorboards. Johnny B's eldest is here, and he is, what would you call yourself an apprentice?
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
and he's an apprentice auto mechanic, body guy. So he's going to be cutting out the floorboards, or what is necessary to cut out. He's determining that right now. And yeah, we should have some big holes in the floor here pretty soon. Here we go. Welcome to the show. Oh yes, so much rust. But no more floor pan. We're gonna start welding it in here probably tomorrow. I don't know, we might have enough time tonight, but I don't know. So yeah, there's a lot of work to do, but it's gonna look so good when we get it done. My feet are on the ground. Anyway, let's get started on welding. Woo! All right, so we are doing a little bit of measuring on this rusty hole. Now the other side isn't so bad, but we're going to measure this out and go cut out a quarter from another car, and that's pretty much all the body work that we really need to do is fix these two rot holes on the rear wheel wells. So Colby's gonna measure it out, and hopefully we'll here very soon have some new quarters welded in here. Alrighty, if anybody's wondering, we are going to make some noise here. Alright, so we've done a little bit of fitment with this. We're just a hair too deep on this side for the rocker panel. So I'm gonna pound this back straight and make this edge right about here. So that'll fit in there a little better. And it should seat better right here on this mount. So yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go do that. Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful, again, Ohio, beautiful, relatively beautiful Saturday morning. I am on my way up to get Johnny B and his offspring. We are going to go to a couple of junkyards today, do some parts location, possibly some parts purchases. So, cross your fingers. We're finally getting moving on this project, and we're all excited about it. It's been a while since we've been able to do anything on the car because life gets in the way. So here we go. Wish us luck. Alrighty, folks. Here we are. We are Gettysburg, and what's the name of this road? James H. McGee. We're getting ready to go right over here to LKQ. How many square bodies did you say they had? 6, 7?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
A few of them.
So there are a bunch of square body S10 pickups in here, and we're hoping that we can rob a motor out of one of those. We probably won't be picking it up today, but we need to see what our options are. And, well, that's that. We're also picking up a blower motor for the Prius. So, anyway, welcome to LKQ, your self-service auto parts store. So, we'll let you know how we do. Oh, look, there, I already see all sorts of fun stuff. This is a junk guy's heaven. Here is possibility number 1. Where's the sticker? What do we got? This is a 2002 Silverado. How did you tell that this was a 4.3 there, John?
Well, clearly because of the way that it is. No.
Right, yeah, that didn't help.
Fan shroud. You can
The gigantic fan shroud.
Well, in these trucks, the 4.3s have a distributor, and the LS as well.
Oh. Okay, so here's number 1.
It doesn't have a fuel injection system I went on it, but I found some heads that'll work. Just be a little bit more work to get everything hooked up, but it'd be no better.
Okay, possibility. So let's move on.
The problem is, does it have a starter on it so I can crank it over and see if it'll reach the roll?
Oh, you mean bring a battery up and see if we can't crank it?
I at least like to live with the starter's there, but it ain't looking so healthy. I guess I could always just crawl underneath it and put a breaker bar in the snout with a crank.
Roger that.
It's 4.3, it's still alive.
Okay, on to the next one. All right, here's number 2. No, I mean, I just told John to stop talking because I wasn't recording. And he stopped talking altogether.
I can tell where I'm not wanted. No, this is a real strong possibility. It's missing a few things, but what it's missing, we're going to do away with anyways, because, like manifolds are going to have to go away to make room for turbo. Top end's going to go away, so as long as this one rolls over, it's practically pulled. So, I mean.
Right. Just got to unbolt the trans and mounts, and out it goes, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
And you know what? If this is a 2-wheel drive,
I don't
think it is.
I don't see a transfer case or anything down there.
2-wheel drive, so yeah, I mean, we may yank transmission with this one too because this has got a buildable 700 R4 in it.
There you go.
Take it to our trans guy. Just have him go through it. So this may come out all in.
Talking about Tony?
Tony.
You guys may meet Tony later on. So we got a 93 Chevy C1500 Cheyenne.
This would be absolutely perfect. This is a real strong possibility here.
All right. There's number 2.
You know what?
What?
I really wanted to. I wish we could buy this whole truck.
You want to put the whole thing under it, don't you?
I mean, it would be way too wide. I mean, honestly, the rear diff would be way too wide, but I mean, it would be 5-lug conversion in the front, but I don't know. We'll keep looking. I'd rather have an S10 for that, but just kind of getting all excited and giddy. And
Right.
It's like saying words that don't make any sense.
Words that stop saying words. Alrighty, that's number 2. We're headed on to number 3. Alrighty, folks, here's number 3. John, you want to give him the rundown?
I mean, same basic thing. I mean, it's a little more complete, and it's the induction system we want. And actually, this is the best of both worlds because this is a center bolt valve covers, which means these heads flow a little bit better than the old 4-bolt ones, and its throttle body. So this one's a little more complete-ish, so that way we have to worry a little less about water getting in. As a matter of fact, I can reach this one and see if it'll roll. And oh man, yeah, she's free.
There's movement.
Not a whole lot, but it moves. So probably just has a ridge of rust around the pistons. But that is obviously whatever we get, we're going to take apart and go through. We're
Right.
just going to throw it in. So as long as it's free, I really don't care about the rest of it because it's going to come apart. We're going to rebuild it.
Roger that. All right. Well, there's number 3.
Four.
That no, this is 3. Yeah, I just said we were headed on to 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to shut up and start walking.
You're all good, brother. All righty. Johnny has just informed me that this is a strong maybe. You want to give him the reasons?
I mean, anything that has the Vortec type heads on it with the center point injection is a maybe for me because that means that we definitely have to. But here's the good and bad side about it. The good side is those heads flow phenomenally well.
Okay.
Downside is you have to buy a really expensive manifold.
Ugh.
But if we buy the throttle body intake or the throttle body injected 4.3, then we're going to be buying heads. So what's a toss up here? I mean, there's a trade off, but
Right.
either way, we're going to be spending copious amounts of money. So who cares? But I mean, that's a real strong maybe. It's
Okay.
a very complete motor. That's got everything on it.
Well, roger that. There's number 4. Let's go see if we can find some square body S10s. Alrighty.
That's a best
Here's
of
our
all the worlds.
first square body S10. That looks like our baby there, doesn't it?
I'm telling you what, I think this has got the center bolt heads, throttle body injected. It's got small rotors we want. It's got the narrow diff in it. Diff's still there. It's 700 R4 trans. I wish we could buy this whole truck and harvest it. This is everything we want to swap. This is a really good starter.
Oh.
It's got a radiator we could probably use.
Next question is, why is it here? I don't see any major body damage.
A truck this old, the right person could scrap it because you never know where they're parked.
Right.
It could have been scrapped because of fuel pump went out. You don't know. But ultimately, I don't really care because everything's going to be gone through. I mean, we're not the amount of stuff we're putting, the amount of power we're putting through things. We can't not go through stuff.
Right.
So as long as it turns,
Well,
done.
all righty. There's number 5, 6, 7. Oh, I don't even know. I lost count.
There was a few of them we saw off camera too. So this is
Number 9. We'll call it 9.
we'll call it a lot.
There's a
This is
lot
not
of them.
a lot. This is the first real. I mean, we've seen a lot of strong possibility. This has everything we need, though. Everything.
Excellent. Well, the rotors, we need the drivetrain. We're basically putting this truck under a Chevette.
Probably be smarter to put the Chevette on top of the truck. Right?
Well, yeah. Be a little heavy.
I'm a little heavy. I still need to drive.
All right. How many more did you say there were? Like 6 more in here somewhere, right?
Yeah,
Look at that mess.
We still got to find Ann Prius.
Ann Prius, yes, we have to find Ann Prius. You know Foggy's going to lose her crap when she hears you say Ann Prius, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I said crap because I'm PG. All right, let's go find another. Well, all righty. So, folks, I'm going to tell you, this is one of the weirdest, rarest, oddest S10s that I think there's ever been. It is. Well, John, you want to give them the rundown?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to rescue this truck. I know that LKQ is hard to buy, and this is one that I would love to put back on the road. Super rare. They didn't make many of these. It's a step side, short wheelbase.
Short wheelbase.
4.3 liter, 5-speed, 4-wheel drive truck with the alloy wheels, which I don't know if it came factory with that. I have to look at the RPO codes, but it this is like the ZR2 before the ZR2. And this is a sweet unit here. I mean, it's Psycho project aside, this is one that I would love to put back on the road. This is a problem coming to the junkyard when you're an automotive enthusiast slash hoarder, is that it's like, oh yeah, I need to fix that. But yeah, this is a rare truck. This is a sweet unit. It's not even all that bad in shape.
Right. Well, maybe for the next project, after the next project, we've already got 2 in the chamber, so.
Yeah, we do.
Maybe
plus fixing my Mustang.
Oh yeah, I haven't even told him about the Mustang. We'll cover that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
I can
John,
get pictures to put at the end of the video.
Okay, John's starting to cry.
Seriously, it's bad. But
well,
we'll cover that at another time.
All right, on to the next one, folks. There's your weird rare S10 right there. All righty, folks. We found another corker, as Jeremy Clarkson would call it. This is a 2001 Chevy Blazer Extreme.
Extreme.
Yeah, this has a high compression 4.3, which
if I
is.
remember right, they call this the high output 4.3. There was something different about the 4.3s and the Extremes, I believe. But
so
it's got the suspension system would be sweet, or the Psycho. It's got the, can't remember what the suspension package, what the RPO code was, but it's got a sport suspension. It's got the wheels that we like. Those wheels will look good on there.
Look at those wheels.
This may be the most viable option of the day.
Now, when we're talking about the, I think it was number 5 or 7 or 111 E13 that we were talking about over there, the black S10, we were talking about running maybe 300 horse out of it. With this one, we're talking over 400.
Well, on these, this has got the higher flowing head, so we wouldn't even have to buy heads. The true Vortec heads are not a true Vortec head unless they have the center point ejection, what this does. And they make an intake that you can retrofit over the carburetor now. Ported and polishing, that's better than any head you can buy off the shelf.
Right.
So what we would be down to is we would have to pull the pistons out because we're going to be running boost. We just have to open up ring gap, or else you get ring butt. And we could even bore it over.
Ring
30.
butt. That sounds bad. Sounds dirty too.
Anyways, on to what we were talking about.
Sorry.
A little machine work. We could even bore this one 30 over. We could have a serious machine out of this. This could be the scariest Chevette that
ever lived.
That Butler County has ever seen.
Or the scariest streak of black that Butler County has ever seen. It's just gone. Oh, come on. It's funny, man. Think about the Chevette. Oh, jeez.
All I can think of is Ray Stevens now.
Oh, yes, they call him the street. Oh, I'm probably going to get copyright struck for that.
You might ought to edit that in post.
Right. All righty, folks. On to the next one.